The idea behind this video is to make you confident, assertive, commanding, approachable and friendly, and authoritative. The people should listen to you. Well, at least they shouldn't ignore you. See, whether they agree with you or not is a different matter altogether. For that, you'll need to have the domain knowledge.
Hi there. Welcome to TELW, the English workshop, with me, Manu. This is the first video of the 3 videos that'll give you the basics of communication, the very foundation of your training to improve your language skills and communication skills. What it means is, if you don't have these skills, no matter what your other qualifications might be, you will always fall short in your field because of poor communication. Therefore, you're going to use these skills, these techniques in class and outside the class from now on. See, it's like this. Never mind you're an expert presenter, never mind you're an expert in languages, never mind you're uber confident about yourself. Normally, the chances are very bright that you will not be able to speak on any topic at short notice. Because speaking at short notice is more often than not a very daunting, frightening, scary task. Let's say, for instance, your boss, okay? He says, presentation in 30 minutes, be in the conference room in 10. And then your stomach starts rumbling, your knees start knocking, your eyes start popping out of their sockets. What to say, how to say it, how to make sure the others can understand easily, how to say it with confidence, how to start, how to end, what if I freeze? Oh my God, that's apocalypse right there. Now, the idea of this video is to help you avoid all these troubles. And it's not just the boss. Even in private parties, anyway, all right, you'll want to speak with strangers, you'll want to make a presentation to people outside, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 people. How do you speak? How do you make a speech? Lots of situations. And then you will have to be confident, assertive, and commanding in the speech. Again, you will need to sound approachable, friendly, and authoritative at the same time. Wow. And the idea is to find a way for people to listen to you. You shouldn't be ignored at the very least. Whether they agree with you or not is a different matter altogether, because that depends on what you are saying. That should be sensible. You need to have the domain knowledge. I'm not going to say anything about that. Now, what is this called? This is normally called the p.r.e.p method. Before we proceed, if you like this video, hit the like button and share it so that the others can also take advantage of this. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because that will help you make YouTube your best friend in your quest for learning English or communication skills. See, all our videos are about English skills and communication skills. Considering that you're watching this video, the chances are you're also interested in improving yours.
Now let's continue with p.r.e.p. What is p.r.e.p? P.r.e.p. p.r.e.p is point, reason, explanation or example, and then point once again. Let's look at the first P, point. This is the direct answer, or your main point. Your audience should get your main idea immediately. Therefore, this has to be short, pithy, succinct. A very short answer. Reason. This is the WH question that you need to answer. Why? You need to tell your audience why you think the point is valid or true. You could take the help of statistics, logic, or even emotions to support it. But the point is, you must sound credible. Now come to E. explanation or example. This is the answer to the other WH questions like what, where, when, which, how, who, whom, etc. You could also give examples to support your point. That's the example bit. The idea again is to answer between 3 and 4 WH questions. We have to be precise. So let's be precise. The world doesn't have the time to listen to your long-winded answer. So we have to be precise. Therefore, 3 to 4 questions, WH questions, is what you're supposed to answer. The more the merrier. And then finally, P, point. Repeat your direct answer here. So you can use a chunk like so yeah to tell your audience that you're concluding your little speech. This will also help the people retain your main point. See, essentially what prep does is help you flesh out your answer, embellish it, fill it out, pad it up, and not just leave it as a skeleton. Let's look at a very simple example. Somebody asks you, where would you like to go on vacation? Now, I can say Shimla. But that's quite short, isn't it? And sometimes it could also sound rude. Okay, so what if I give a complete sentence? I'd like to go to Shimla on vacation. Well, that's not much friendlier in the first place. No authority, you sound dry, disinterested. Well, you could even sound stupid because you have nothing to say. And because you have nothing to say, you end up repeating a part of the question. Where would you like to go on vacation? I would like to go to Shimla on vacation. No. So let's look at an answer using prep. I'd love to go to the beach this time. We've been going to the mountains for at least 2 years. We went to Shimla, Manali, Nainital, Mussoorie, and that's become sort of boring. Also, my son loves swimming and wants to swim in the ocean. I'm thinking of going to Goa or Kanyakumari this December with my wife and son. He'll have got over his exams and it'll be the winter vacation for my wife too. So yeah, it's the beach this time. What do you think of this answer? Let's analyze it. Does it follow the prep? First line, I'd love to go to the beach this time. That's the point. Direct answer. Next. We've been going to mountains for the last 2 years. We went to Shimla, Manali, Nainital and Mussoorie, and that's become kind of boring. That's one reason why I'd love to go to the beach. One reason for the direct answer. The second reason is also my son loves swimming and wants to swim in the ocean. So I've given you 2 reasons. Now, on the side, I've used the word also. It's a linker. It links the first reason to the second reason. So with also I'm saying that was one reason, I have another reason which is related to the first. That was on the side. Then I say I'm thinking of going to Goa or Kanyakumari this December with my wife and son. Now that is the explanation. So in this explanation I've given the answers to 3 WH questions. Can you guess that? Okay, one is Goa or Kanyakumari and that says where. Second is December, that answers the question when. And third is with my wife and son, so that answers the question with whom. Then I also give a reason for December. I said he'll have got over his exams and it'll be the winter vacation for my wife too. So essentially I've answered 3 WH questions and a 4th WH which is a why, and I've given 2 answers for that why, 2 reasons again. Got over his exams, winter vacation for my wife. Then I round it off by saying, so yeah, it's the beach this time. So I've just rounded off the answer, concluded the answer. I've handed the turn to the listener. Let's look at another situation, a job interview. A very dreaded question is, why should we hire you? Now, let's look at the answer with prep straight away. The first P, point, is understood. So you don't say this. What's the point? The company must hire you. Because they said, why should we hire you? So you've already been told that, okay, let's presume that we will hire you. So they don't want you to repeat that little bit. So we come to reason. I'm giving two reasons. Your job posting said specifically that you were looking for project management experience, and I have over 10 years of experience as a project manager. First reason. Now let's look at the second reason. But what's unique about me is the combination of my project managing ability with my interpersonal skills. Now notice, I've said their job posting asks for project management experience, and I've got that, 10 years of it. Then I've also said I've got something else that you will need. That is my interpersonal skills, my people skills, and that is my unique nature. Unique means nobody else has it. So you're saying, hey buddy, I'm the only one with this, take me, you're not going to regret. Third point is but. I've said, but what's unique about me? So I'm saying, all right, it looks like something that's opposite of what I told you in the beginning, that creates a kind of, an interest to listen. Okay, you said, but what the hell is that now? So you have two reasons over that. Then I say, for instance, instance means example. So I'm giving an example over here. That's the E of prep. This is not explanation, but it's an example. For instance, a project was recently assigned to me, but the trade union wouldn't wear it. Wear it means accept it. The trade union wouldn't wear it. They wanted more time and increased compensation. But my passion for the job and my ability to build lasting relationships made it relatively easier for me to convince the trade union to agree with me. And together we were able to complete it within the budgeted time. Now look at the answer over here. This is an example, like I said, and I said there was a problem. The trade unions wouldn't wear it. Then I said my passion was the first counter, and the second is my ability to build lasting relationships, and of course my project management experience. So these three things, in fact the passion and ability to build lasting relationships is the interpersonal skills. So essentially I said that, okay, there are these two things that came into play. I could convince the trade unions, and look at the last sentence, it says, together we were able to complete it. So he didn't say I was able to complete it, he said we, there was a team work. So he's a team player. It's an excellent answer that way. And then I round it off with the final P of prep. So I didn't say so yeah, I just said so. So that's why I feel I'm uniquely capable to handle this position. Again, the word uniquely capable. Now, analyze this. Pause the video once, read this whole thing, and analyze it, internalize what we have just learned. This is going to be useful for your job interview if you want, or even otherwise, general prep practice. Now, let's look at the advantages of the prep method. What do you think are the upsides of prep? You give your ideas to me in the comment section or in the class. I'm going to give you 4. First one is, you flesh out the answer like I said. See, we aren't made of just bones, all right? We also have muscles and fat and veins and blood and so on. So should our answers. That makes our spoken word and our thoughts more natural. Not artificial, not put on, but natural. Second is, you sound more friendly and approachable. See, obviously when you speak more and give more information, you appear more approachable. The listener feels that you're somebody close to them. They are ready to open up with you. The third reason is the reasons and examples or explanations, the R and the E, form the information your audience needs. This makes you in complete command of the situation. It gives you the authority, and that makes the people listen to you. And of course, you also sound assertive. See, look at the link over here. You have the information, therefore you're in complete command. Because you're in complete command, you have the authority. Because you have the authority, you sound assertive, and people listen to you. See, this is the link you have to understand. Fourth, of course, is for the IELTS and TOEFL and other examinations, they require you to answer in this manner. So this also brings out your ability to analyze the situation and give a complete, well-rounded answer. Because this shows that you have a well-rounded personality yourself, because you're able to look at a situation from all the sides, which makes your perception well-rounded. See if you have any other advantages. Let me know. Now, the final question is practice. I want you to practice this at home as often as possible. Whenever you speak, use PrEP. But for the class, I'm going to give you 4 questions. If you're not coming to the class, then you can write down the answer in the comment section. I'll reply to you. First question, what's your favorite pastime? Don't say sleeping. That's not a pastime, really. Second question, do you think we should let junk food outlets like McDonald's into India? Third question, considering the present slowdown in the economy, do you think we'll need to reduce our service renewal charges? Oh, that's purely business. All right. Fourth, do you think electric vehicles will help reduce atmospheric pollution? There you go. Work on these. Present them in the next class. Work hard. All right. And I'll hopefully see you in class. All the best. Bye-bye.